Welcome to JC Stocks and Markets podcast for October 2nd, 2025. I'm JC. I've been investing in the stock market for 40 plus years. Every other week I publish a new idea on YouTube regarding new stocks or ETFs that I research. My intentions with these podcasts are to share my thoughts and opinions on some stock and ETF picks with an emphasis on dividend paying securities. I'm only trying to help us both make a buck. I'm not doing this for money from anyone. The opinions shared here are my own, and they are just that, opinions. My disclaimer is do your due diligence before investing in anything, please. With that, let's go make some money. The stock I'd like to feature today on JC Stocks and Markets podcast is one called Kimball Royalty Partners. Symbol is KRP. And basically, Kimball Royalty Partners, they own and acquire mineral and royalty interests in oil and natural gas properties in the United States. The portfolio has over 17 million gross acres in 28 states, and this they do their exploration and their mining there in every major onshore basin in the continental United States, and they include ownership in more than 131,000 gross wells with 52,000 wells in the Permian Basin, which is a huge resource for oil. Basically, they became a publicly traded company in February 2017, and they are a C Corp, which is good for federal tax purposes in lieu of a K1 statement. Again, they became public in 2017. The company was founded in 1998, and they're headquartered in Fort Worth, Texas. Next slide I've got here is basically the basics, some information. Market cap is about $1.5 billion. Revenue is $312 million last year. The earnings per share were just under even, but their cash flow's really quite good. Forward PE is about 20, and the dividend is a 12.75% dividend, which is pretty hefty in this market. And I like the oil game. It's very lucrative. If we're going to need a whole lot of energy in the future, from what I can see, especially with these data centers, it's that's going to be a huge demand for oil and gas, and Kimball's right in the sweet spot there in the Permian Basin. Price target is another thing I emphasized here. 17.20 is the average, so that's pretty good too. Right now it's at $13.50 a share. This next slide is kind of interesting, and that's kind of another reason I like Kimball, because they're growing and they're taking market share in this economy, where energy demand is going to be growing really at hand over fist. From 2017, they've gone from about 3% of the rig count and market share to over 17%. You can see they have 88 real rigs running right now, and that I think is going to grow linearly, especially with the the need for oil and gas. You can expect Kimball to expand their rig count. I took this next slide from the Kimball presentation, one of the slides that was in there. Basically, there's 6,100 public companies. If you go down the cone here, there's only 365 companies with greater than 10% yield, 21 companies with market cap over 1.6 billion. Debt to, at least in the business, debt to enterprise value, there's only 2 companies that have less than 21% debt, which they carry very little debt here. And the expected tax deferred dividend, basically the 100% of the distribution is non-taxable reductions to tax basis. So it doesn't constitute dividends and gets taxed differently under U.S. tax law. Saves you a bunch of money when you're filing your taxes. Last slide, just to keep it short and sweet. You guys got to do more diligence on this if you want to invest in Kimball, but I think it's a pretty good company. It has over 12% yield. The divvies aren't always covered in terms of net income, but they're in the materials and energy sweet spot, and they're going to be producing lots of volume in terms of energy, and they'll be able to keep giving out good hefty dividends on a quarterly basis. And you can see these are dividends from the last few years, and they're growing. If you put a trend line there, it's growing from lower left to upper right. So, and I expect that to continue. Anyway, Kimball Royalty Partners. It's an interesting company. Do some diligence, though, if you're looking at investing in it. I don't have any of this, but I'm certainly going to keep it on my list. I'm fully invested, and I really like where I'm at now in terms of my portfolio mix. Getting about 12% dividends on my portfolio, so I'm very happy there. But if I was ever to, let's say, exchange assets in my portfolio, this would be on my short list. Anyway, JC Stocks and Markets podcast. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got something out of it. Do your due diligence. Song at the beginning and end is a song I wrote called She's a One, performed by a band I used to play in called Just One Goat. Hope you enjoy. Happy investing. Bye now.
Beautiful, but I know my way back home. A loving girl is physical, but I never have to roam. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. Everything is magical, even when she's not around. No, it's not that radical, I just know what I have found. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. She's making my life so much stronger. God, let me stay just a little bit longer. She's the one. Yeah, she's the one. Wasted all this time. She's the one. Oh, she's the one.